Oh, the sentinel says, "What are you doing to those poor creatures? Those poor innocent creatures." Hello everyone, Thranxes here, and welcome back to No Man's Sky, episode 120. Just look at the violet sky and clouds of this desert planet at night. And these little mountains, they're not really like plateaus, they are sort of steep. This is a cool planet. Looks like we have more predators over here. Potentially. They've got the predator arms. Cold-blooded, diet anything. Oh yeah, you fit the bill. Well, we had to kill creatures anyways, so they might as well be predators. I don't want to scan the minerals. I know that I should scan minerals, but it's so bad. I'm sure we need to. But you just don't get any money. The galactic government cares not for the cataloging of extraterrestrial minerals. That's not a thing they're excited about. Flora and fauna, that's a big deal. Rocks, apparently there's no geologists working on the explorers market, because they have no time for that. Let's see what we have here. The Vesh View. Whoa. Behold the power of the pulse spitter, friend. Alright, let's get our exosuit upgraded. Should have plenty of resources needed to repair this. We'll go right over here to the cargo space. Boom. Extra inventory spot and no reason to even put anything into it. Now, next on our list was the manufacturing facility right down the valley here. I do hope to have better luck with this one than the last one. So we have a manufacturing facility right next to a settlement. Perhaps the buildings on this planet are close together. I'm a fan of this. Oh, a traveler. You don't say. Have you come for me? The strange being seems to stare right through me as if they're not truly there, and then I see it. There's dried blood caked across its exosuit, splattered across its face. I'll say they are forgiven. I don't need your absolution. I did agony what I must. I wanted to spread happiness and joy. Would you like some? Interesting exchange. What's the rush, traveler? Do not fret. Whatever problems you face, they will pass. We are all in this together, after all. No, I don't want to ask where you came from. I blink and everything looks the same, but I cannot shake off the feeling that everything has changed. Peculiar. What about you? Technology merchant. Again, all my blueprints are purchased. So, components. I don't see anything of value. We could buy 4 more navigational data. We might as well. It's dirt cheap. Drop pod coordinate data. I don't really need that. 3 dihydrogen jelly. Feels like a waste of inventory space at our current threshold. We can check out this multi-tool, though. The Shock Tuner Mark 15. A B-class rifle. The Blaze Javelin on it. No, not so much. And that's that, huh? Not really. Oh, wait. No, it's just 2 ways out. One way to the landing pad. and the other just to the external path. Okay, so if I break open the door to this manufacturing facility, you guys aren't going to care, right? Right? I hope not, because I fully plan on doing that. 1, 2, 3. Running through our rounds relatively quickly. We'll need ferrite dust at some point. Alright. Let's see. Intruder alert, battle, blank, 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 electrical, blank, blank, body. Okay. A warrior's heart is on screen. It is connected to wires and artificial valves. It pumps a biological liquid through harvested organs deep within the facility. Its beat is irregular. It has been compromised by the security alert. I see the word electrical. I'm gonna have to go with electrical flow. Hey, the heart's beat is maintained. Its strange existence continues. The facility remains online. Thermic condensate from sulfurine and condensed carbon. Wonderful. Okay. Your standing with the Viking has increased. Large fighter, but C-class, the floating Bard QB3. What we need is some ferrite dust. We're running through our projectile and ammunition fairly quickly. So I think we're just going to have to stop and smell the roses a little bit with this ferrite dust. We got a little bit of pyrite, that's fine. We can always use more pyrite aboard our starship. I think most of these rocks are going to be ferrite dust and pyrite combinations, but we're going to go ahead and scan them just so we can get all the resources available to us. Why would we not? What does that put us for ferrite dust? Okay, that gives us some of what we need. Alright, that's quite a bit of ferrite dust. We use phosphorus to charge our tools. If you don't know, and you didn't see in the comments, it was pointed out, the reason we started using phosphorus to charge our tools is because it is more efficient. You actually get more charge per phosphorus than you do for things like carbon or even condensed carbon. So, since we have some on hand, we should do our best to make sure that we're using it whenever possible. Alright. I think we've done our due diligence here. Let's go ahead and summon the Exocraft. Let's search for an abandoned building. Okay, so it says there's one in that direction. I think we're going to go ahead and strap out our signal booster once again. And see if we can scan for secure frequencies, see what we find. Manufacturing facility detected. Hopefully that is not the one we just came from. And it does not appear to be. No, because it is 4 minutes away and it is further away from where we came from. I'm happy with that, actually. Alright, first things first. I think we're... Oh, no. Wait. Stop. Let me grab my signal booster, please. I know I could make a new one fairly easy, but I don't want to have to do that. It doesn't cost any fuel, any launch fuel to take off from those launch pads, so... No, that is the trading post, and what we want is an Abandoned building. Look at the terrain on this desert planet. It's a rocky, arid planet. With these large mountains and these canyons. Okay, so what are we doing at an abandoned building? We're actually going to do some hunting. First, though, let's go ahead and grab this dihydrogen, because why not? Alright, I'm not sure what's going on here, but... Oh! Is that a knowledge stone? It's like collapsed into the... Alright, hold on. Getting distracted by too many things at once. No, I want this dihydrogen. Thank you very much. We always need dihydrogen, it seems like. Alright, let's see what we can do here. What do you have for me, huh? You're just gonna come running for me? I don't fear you. Ooh. Apparently you think I should fear you. He said as he ran backwards as fast as he could. Ooh. Firestorm, sandstorm. Oh yeah. It wasn't so bad, was it? Oh. Oh, there's more. Sentinel drones for fighting these cosmic horrors? Are you serious? You can go, yeah, that's where you can go. Did we not get the thing? Nuh-uh. Really? Okay, so now we gotta deal with this hot sandstorm. Okay, well there's only one way to do this. So we're just going to go inside. Huh? We'll pull the goop out of here. No problem. Get ourselves some nanites. Returning user identified. Terminal now active. Unlocking data log continuation for analysis. Beneath their skin, they had placed tiny seeds of glass, which took on the appearance of strange, ritualistic scarring. The nubs of the broken crystal were ancient, ground down and polished by generations before them. They fed them their life, and in return, the crystals glowed with emerald fires and brought them closer to their fate. I would listen to them talk of worlds they could never have seen, in alien tongues that their body was not made to utter. The glass made them something more than they were, a vessel for intelligences utterly unlike us. We discover something coded deep inside the long-dead traveler's data log. Something has been left that will aid me on my journey. Some nanites, I do hope. Gotta get those 1,000 units off that stock transfer. Okay, so now that the Sentinels have finished their madness, gotta figure out why we didn't get the thing that we wanted, eh? Ugh! You gotta get those eggs, like, right away. You cannot afford to dilly-dally. Okay, well... Swarm subsiding. Is it, though? Is it? Are they? Okay, swarm is subsiding. So. I think the best way to do this is to just grab it. Ah, like that. Hey, look at that. Oh, the sentinel says, "What are you doing to those poor creatures? Those poor innocent creatures." Really, sentinel? Really? Because that seems a little weird. So it almost seems like the swarm would continue. I wonder if there's an interest in a way to do this over here, right? Because now the swarm is over on the other side. The swarm is already active on the other side, like, trying to figure out how to get through the building at me. Ah, see, look at that. That's a handy-dandy little trick. I'm not sure what this is all about, but I'm just going to keep doing this. As long as the swarm is on the other side of the building, they can't really come after me over here. Although it looks like some of them are figuring it out. Ooh, look at you. Wow. That's a lot of damage, actually. And that jetpack is empty. Okay, alright, so you're a little more dangerous than I gave you credit for. That's fair. And now you're really gonna do this to me? How many did we get? Ah. You know what? We've got to get a little bit more. We have to. That sentinel will lose sight of me here in a little bit. Right. Okay, Sentinel Force deactivated. So here's what we do, is we mine up this Whispering Egg here. First we let our shield come back. Holy moly. How many shield upgrades do we have? Oh, we just have one. Oh, well, yeah, that's partially the reason. Alright, so let's get a new one here. Right, biological horror detected. Let's get them all coming over here. Right. Very good, very good. And then we sort of jump over the building here. Ooh, one of them is on this side. Hold on. Let's see, if I kill you, do you repopulate on the far side? It looks like that's probably the best way to do it. Just trap them on the other side of the building. You only have precious seconds to get these larval cores. So you have to be kind of right over them when you break them open. You can't afford to be out gallivanting around with the biological horrors. Yep, and that's my cue to be done with those. All right, so what did we come out with? Oh, we came out with 3 stacks. How neat. Now, let's talk about why we got these and why we came over here, because it's something that's pretty cool, actually. And what we're going to do is we're going to refine them, because they refine into 50 nanite clusters apiece. That means each stack that you get is 250 nanites. Boom. This effectively means that this has got to be the fastest way to get nanites. So it's just about figuring out how to trap the biological creatures on one side of the building while you mess with the eggs on the other side and then switch them around. As you can see, their damage is severe. It is not to be taken lightly, not to be taken for granted. Boom. And we are 750 nanite clusters richer for a little bit of dorking around with these biological horrors. Not so bad. Not too shabby at all. So if you're getting to where you need nanite clusters and you need lots of them, that to me seems like an incredibly effective way to take care of business. Now let's go to the manufacturing facility over here and get ourselves another blueprint. And then I think it'll be time to bid this system adieu. One of the things we have not done, though, is we have not yet taken a picture on this planet. So we're going to do that at the manufacturing facility prior to departure. We'll ensure we get both of those quests knocked out, both of those missions. And then I think we'll be done here. This is a neat desert planet. It is, but I'm too much of a passionate... Like, I would fall in love with every planet. I could probably find... Not fall in love with, but I could probably find the beauty behind every planet in this game. There are a few that I've not liked, that I've been kind of like, yuck, you know? But generally, I could find something to like. Some unique feature. For this, I think it's a combination of the yellow atmosphere and the traditional cacti and the ruggedness of the terrain. Plus, you got a few of these little savanna scrub trees. These are kind of cool. Different biomes within the planet. It's always good to see. Alright. But we really need to find our home base system. That is hot on my priority list. I don't want to rush it, but I don't want it to take forever either. It's a tough call. Alright, so we'll come smashing through the door, and we're just going to smash and grab our way over to the console. Let's see what we get. Intruder, alert, something vault, something, power vault, fuel, storage vault, multi-tool. Well, I don't want fuel, and I don't want a multi-tool, so I'm going to say trading vault. Right? But if it's not a blueprint... Grr. I don't want fuel or a multi-tool, so we're going to do trading vault. Trading vault is empty, so the surrounding vaults are incinerated. Oh! Darn. Well, that's fine. It wasn't going to give us a blueprint anyways, then. And with that being the case, let us depart this fun little planet. As we prepare ourselves for the next jump. Let's get some distance from the planet here. Call in our freighter. Oh. Oh. Careful, careful, Thranxes. Good night. Just crashed right into it. That scared me. I thought it was going to be... Oh, no. We didn't get our picture. I'm sure we're going to find another desert planet, but... leaving a planet and making planetfall are some of the coolest moments in the game, so we're just going to make planetfall and get our picture. I knew I should have prioritized that. I just said we needed to get a picture. We'll land right here on this mountaintop. No buildings nearby, so that's fine. Let's get a neat picture here. Nice little landscape. Very nice. Okay. Criteria met. Now, to our capital ship. Oh. You don't say. Do you have some frigates for sale here? What do we got? A combat frigate. Combat specialist under 2 million. Combat stats kind of low. Takes 11 tons of fuel. We're going to cancel that. We could go to the operations center on the toxic planet with the red oceans. No. No, no, no. Let us depart. Let us depart. As cool as this system is, it is not our system. And we must find our system. Although I suppose it's possible we could end up traveling to another galaxy. No, I don't think that's in the cards for us yet. I think we need a base first. How are we doing for inventory? Not so bad, not too shabby. I won't bother sorting it out right this hot second. We can do that in a little bit. Instead, I just want to make sure we get this stuff out of here so it doesn't cause any unforeseen glitches when we try to... Oh. Again, this large refiner is eating our goods. I don't like that. I almost wonder if I should delete it and repurpose it. Anyways, us navals. Yes, I have taken your picture of your irradiated planet. An ornate welder's spade, a lost artifact. Okay. Fair enough. I'm going to go ahead and sell that right now, though. Why would I not? 500,000 units, and we're almost up to 5,000 nanites. Doing really, really well on that front. Let's go ahead and let's ensure the freighter has fuel in the warp drive, first of all, which it does. So, let us warp again, closer to the galactic core. Or no, wait, we decided we just wanted to explore the systems around us, right? Because there are so many multi-planet systems. So that's a medium supply Gek with 6 planets, no moons. 3 planets, 1 with a moon. 5 planets. 2, 3. It's 4 planets, 1 with a moon. 3 planets, 1 with 2 moons. Blue star with water. Water doesn't necessarily mean anything other than water. You can't infer anything from water beyond just that it means water. That's 6 planets, all of them relatively small. But a moon is so cool. Oh, here we go. 4 planets with 2 moons. It's a prosperous economy. It's at war. It says there's water, and it's Korvax. I mean, let's do it. Four planets, 2 moons, prosperous economy, not the best. Ooh, it's got the dark space nebula background. That's always kind of eerie. Okay, let's go see what kind of planets we're talking about here. And also, I think we're going to need to plant more Mordite and Coprite plants. We might tear up some of these other ones. These don't really have a purpose. Well, I mean, it's good to have them for when you need them. Almost don't want to put anything else. I don't need that Pugnam. I mean, I don't really want to put anything else in that other large refiner, though. I don't. Oh, look, there it is. Interesting. So all we had to do was warp, and that did it. It's such a long process for such a small amount of nanites, though. It's definitely not the same as getting 250 per stack of those little larvas. Those are pretty handy. Why don't we stop for just a second? Because I would love to break down this sodium and put this in my backpack so that I have more room or more resources for drop pods when the time comes. There you go. Go ahead and finish that. We'll collect that when we get back. And the first stop, as always, in a new system has got... Whoa. Hauler B293. Look how cool it looks, though. Man, that's a pretty cool looking hauler. Nothing wrong with that. Alright, let's go to the space station. Your first stop anytime you end up on one of these systems. Whoa, but that planet... High radio source planet. Of course. They've always got such pretty oceans and then they're radioactive. Oh, what say you? Your frigate is an industrial specialist. Very low on the stats. Yeah, no, not acceptable. Radioactive planet with an ocean. That is kind of neat. But there are 3 other planets, and that I don't believe that's the planet with the moons either, so we'll have to go see what those planets are. But that's going to end up being next episode, because that's where we're going to wrap up this episode as we've arrived in the new system. This has been episode 120. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've had a good time watching, because as always, I have had a good time playing. So be sure to come back next time as we continue to explore this system in hopes of finding the perfect system for a mega base to manufacture our goods and make a lot of money. But in the meantime, we'll also be hunting down drop pods and manufacturing facilities. But until next time, take care.